is an art attack. This is Art Attack.
Through the centuries, man has uncovered the mysteries of ancient Egypt. Tombs have been raided, forbidden treasures have been plundered, and now the ancient sarcophagus has finally been opened to reveal the mystical burial mask of Tut and Cardboard. No, I don't mean Tutankhamen, I mean Tut and Cardboard, because it's made from a load of old Tut and Cardboard. Come and have a look at this. Now, to make your own Tut and Cardboard, first you need to take a cheap old plastic mask. You've seen these, the type you may have lying around from a party or something, and you can get them from junk shops, party shops, pound shops, and you can stuff some scrunched up newspaper behind it to make it a bit more solid, and it might be a good idea to let some paper just poke over the top to complete that sort of oval head shape. It depends on what type of mask you can find. Then, holding the paper in place at the back, just tape the whole of the mask and paper down onto a big piece of cardboard box card, and it's just a case of tucking the paper in behind that mask there and sticking plenty of tape down. But you know the form by now, and I've never got enough time on Art Attack to show you how to do this properly, so I'm doing it quickly. You put loads of tape on that. Next you need to take some more tape and just tape it over the eye holes to close them up, one there and one there, and finally a bit of tape over the mouth, and you can do the nostrils as well. Then when you've done that, you need to take an empty chocolate box. Now, you've seen these as well, one of these that's narrower at one end than the other. Then cut it in half lengthways and place the halves either side of the face so that the narrow ends are at the top, about level with the forehead. See, round about there, like that. And then tape these into place. Again, you used loads of tape. I've got to do it really quickly to show you. Then you need to scrunch up some more newspaper and use it to join the top of the box on this side to the top of the box on the other, going all the way across the top of the head like that. And again, tape everything into place. Then scrunch a little twist of newspaper to create a sort of snake shape. Now, I know you're saying, that's not a snake shape. It is. It's like a cobra. Look. And I put loads of tape on that, and that will go into position on the forehead. And I'm just placing all these into place to show you, and then just scrunch up another bit of newspaper into a sort of pointy cone for the chin. And the idea is to line all these bits up in the place that you want them, and then, yes, you know the form. Stick loads of tape on there, tape all the corners, all the edges, all the gaps, all the holes, and when you've done it, you will have something that looks like this. Look at that. And everything is really now quite smooth, and there's no gaps, there's no holes, but there's loads of tape. Next, you need a big brush to cover the whole thing in PVA glue, and it's just a case of slopping the glue on like that. Look at that, nice and messy. I love these sort of art attacks. And just slop your glue all over the mask, and the cardboard, and the tape. And just brushing it on like this with a nice big brush. Get it into all those nooks and crannies. And when you've got the whole thing covered in glue, just take some sand and sprinkle it all over your mask. And the idea is to make sure you cover everything. All those nooks and crannies, all that paper sculpture, all that tut and cardboard. In fact, all the glue. There it is. And when you've covered the whole thing in sand, just let it stand for a while to let the sand sink into the glue. And then just gently tip off the excess sand, and look at this, your Tut and Cardboard has turned into an ancient sand-covered relic. And then just leave it to one side to dry thoroughly, and when it's dried, you can paint it. Now you can use poster or acrylic paint for this, and the idea is to paint some blue stripes and bands around the headdress, like this. Don't paint the whole thing, you just want a few stripes like this, and it doesn't matter if the paint doesn't go on too thick, it all adds to the effect, as if the paint has been worn away over the years. Go all the way round, and when you've done it, it'll look like this. Look at that. And there it is. And it really does look authentic, as if it's thousands of years old. Try it yourself. Create your own ancient Egyptian burial mask using a load of old Tut and Cardboard.
I think that is amazing. Who'd have thought that you could create such a mystical ancient burial mask out of a load of Tut and Cardboard? Hello, it's me, the head here. Now, when you're making yours and you've covered everything with glue, don't forget you must leave the sand on for a little while before you tip it off. And don't worry if you didn't catch all of that, because you can check out the website for fact sheets on this art attack and all the others in the show. Whoa!